So today I'm going to be trying out a new release from the drugstore. This is the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation. So this is being sold as a full coverage matte foundation that lasts up to 24 hours. I picked this up for $19, so we're starting to creep into high-end territory, and you get your usual 1 fluid ounce of product. So I bought the shade Vanilla, which is the 8th lightest shade in the line, and this shade is the light shade with yellow undertones, and this foundation is available in 45 shades, which is amazing. I love that foundations are finally starting to expand their range. And on the website, some of the claims read lightweight, waterproof, pigmented as, well, we'll spare you the saucy language. Pigmented AF, we're trying to keep this G-rated. Our new Can't Stop, Won't Stop full coverage foundation hustles as hard as you do. This comfy liquid formula comes in 45 flattering tones that don't transfer. Every creamy shade glides on smooth, delivering matte coverage and color that stays true for up to 24 hours. Our little overachiever also works to control shine and mattify your complexion all day long. Okay, that could be a problem. My skin tends to be on the drier side, so it'll be interesting to see if this sucks all the hydration out of my skin, but it doesn't stop there. This foundation is non-comedogenic and is suitable for normal, oily, combination, and sensitive skin types. So yeah, my skin, as I said earlier, tends to be on the drier side, so it'll be interesting to see if I can pull this off, if I can't. I can sometimes wear matte foundations during the summer, but we're heading into fall. There's still a lot of humidity in the air. It's still a possibility. So if you're enjoying this video while you're watching it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you want to know more about the Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation and how it applies and wears throughout the day, don't go anywhere, just keep watching. I think I chose one of the worst possible days ever to film. We are having the windstorm from hell outside, so I'm going to try and edit out the whooshes and swishes or whatever's going on out there the best I can, but it's nature. What can I do? So I've already washed and moisturized my face, and because this is a matte finish, I had to go in with an extra little bit of moisturizer just to give this foundation the best chance of working for me. So I used the Garnier Skin Active Soothing Facial Mist with rose water. Next to water, glycerin is the second largest ingredient in this. Glycerin is one of those awesome ingredients that it doesn't really moisturize your face. What it does is it helps hold water up against it, and this prevents your skin from dehydrating. And then for moisturizer, I use the Garnier Skin Active Soothing Balm. This is like a thick, heavy, it almost looks like Crisco. Like, it's not going anywhere. It's like the solid consistency. I can't believe I just dumped it upside down. You only need the tiniest amount. I'm barely touching it, and that's like the amount I would use. I'm also filming a review today for all 3 products in the rose water line. There's also a cleanser that goes with this, and I'm not sure which I'll be posting first. If you'd like to watch my review of these, I'll be posting it in the description box below, or you can click the eye right up there. So this is the packaging. I'm hoping the shade match for this is okay, seeing as I ordered it online. Sounds like nail polish. And this comes with a pump, which is awesome. I love a foundation that comes with a pump because it makes the foundation last longer, and there's less bacteria and grossness that can get in the foundation. So 1 pump, we'll start with that. We can always go back and add more. And for this side, I'm using my Real Technique sponge. Yeah, the color is starting to deepen a bit. At first I thought it might be too light, but now I'm looking at it in the viewfinder and it's matching my neck perfectly. Definitely not full coverage though. I have a freckle in the center of my face that you can see completely. And then another one right up there. I don't usually use a lot of matte foundations, but one thing I'm finding with this one is you have to work quickly with it because it does dry super quick. I got up close and I have a dry patch that's right there and it's clinging like crazy, so I'm going to try and smooth it out with the sponge and see if I can get it looking at least presentable. Fortunately, I don't have anywhere I need to be today. This one is definitely a clinger. I have a foundation mustache starting to happen right there. I'm scared to try the brush because normally brushes tend to apply a little bit heavier on my face, but I'll start with the brush, and if I find that it's dry patch city, I'll just go back to the sponge and try and smooth it out. That looks really bad. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but right in the center of my cheek, it's just clinging. I'm not sure what it's clinging to exactly, but it's found a mysterious dry patch that I didn't know existed. Yeah, that does not look good. Man, does that look dry. It looks like it's almost sucked all the hydration out of my skin. Like even with the layer of glycerin and my like heavy duty moisturizer, this one is not a fan of dry skin at all. I'm trying to smooth this mess out with the sponge, but so far it is not looking good. I don't know, it just looks really chalky and mask-like. This is supposed to be full coverage. No. Just, I don't know, check out my forehead. See that dot right there? This is not covering that. Even with the mask chalk-like effect I have going on my face, I can still see it magnified. This is possibly buildable, but because this is so dry on my face, I really don't want to risk it, so I'm just gonna leave it alone for now. So far this one isn't looking that great for me, but hopefully it'll warm up to my skin as the day goes on. So I'm gonna go do the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. So this foundation has gone from bad to worse. In natural light, I mean, I have like small spots that don't look that great, like right above my mouth and around my nose is looking a little crusty. Overall, I'm just not too happy with how it looks in daylight. Like I said earlier, it looks kind of mask-like. In the bathroom though, it looks horrendous. I know typically things in like fluorescent bathroom lighting, things just don't look great anyway, but this, every little flaw that you can possibly think of was completely highlighted. I had like texture all over my forehead and along my cheeks. I had this foundation mustache thing happening. Ooh, yeah, I have like this crusty thing happening on my chin. So far, I'm just not too pleased with how this looks on my face. I'll like zoom you guys in just to give you a better look. My eyebrows are a mess. I didn't do them today. Forehead just does not look great. That looks so textured right in there. So on the rest of my face though, I dug out this old palette from It Cosmetics. This is the Naturally Pretty. This was a special edition that they released a couple of years back, and yes, I know it's old, but I can't bring myself to get rid of it. On my cheeks, I'm wearing the Physician Formula Butter Blush. For highlighter, I'm wearing the Physician Formula Butter Highlighter. For lips, I'm also filming a wear test today for this liquid lipstick. This is the Annabelle Big Show Matte Liquid Lipstick, and I will post the link right up there if you'd like to watch. The time is 10:55, so I will check in with you guys in 5 hours and let you know how this is holding up, if there's been any improvement, and I'll see you in 5 hours. God, that wind is crazy. So the time is 3:49. I can't help but find this amusing. I look in the viewfinder and the foundation looks fine. I look in the mirror and it's a whole different story. Are you kidding? That's my cat sharpening her claws. Really? You're gonna do this now? Okay. Back to foundation. The whole area around my nose is awful. Ooh, that's not good. Ooh, that's really not good. The foundation mustache that I was wearing earlier seems to have like gone away, which is a bonus, because really, who wants that? I don't know. It's just this whole area around my nose is not looking that great. And like the center of my forehead looks okay, but like it just looks really cakey in here and along this side too. I'll come in a little closer just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. It's my forehead. Oh, my brows are horrendous. I gotta get those cleaned up, but I don't know if what I'm talking about as far as my nose is concerned is showing up on camera. I don't know. It's really uncomfortable on my skin. It's dry and it's super itchy. I'm really at the point where I just want to take this stuff off, but I know I can't because we're only at the halfway check-in point. At this point, I know it's not the greatest foundation for my skin types, so I'm not even that concerned if it looks worse at the end of the day. I just don't want it to get any itchier, if that makes sense. I mean, 5 hours isn't that long of a time, but it is when you're just uncomfortable. So that is it for this update. I will see you in 5 hours. Hello. All right. Ooh, this is quite the funky hairdo I'm sporting here. The time is 6:13. Unfortunately, I am going to have to cut this review short a little early because we are in the middle of like a crazy windstorm. Unfortunately, it has caused a blackout in my building. So because I don't have any power and my building is notorious for whenever we have a blackout, it's a long time before the power goes back on. So I don't want to take that chance, and we're gonna lose daylight probably within the next hour. So in terms of how this foundation looks, not much has really changed. Yeah, it looks really harsh around the edges of my chin and along my forehead, and my nose is just a disaster. My nose looks cratery. I don't really have big pores, but it just doesn't look good. And my chin is all dry. So it really doesn't look great on my skin. I definitely think that this foundation is more suited to oily combo skin types. It definitely is not designed with dry skin types in mind. So that's a little unfortunate. And besides not looking the greatest, it's not comfortable. My skin just feels very tight and dry, and I'm at the point where I'm done. I really want to wash my face and get this stuff off. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.